This one was good.
This is my favourite tip.
That was really useful.
Technology is always changing.
I've always found it a little bit daunting.
Parents might not have the time to look online and understand what platforms their children are on.
There's not really straightforward answers on the internet.
Do you think there's enough guidance for us as parents when it comes to being safe online?
There's some advice, but it's trying to navigate between the good and the bad advice in terms of what's out there. And you kind of have to keep abreast of everything that's happening, which just happens so quickly.
I think you're right. Every month there's a new app, there's a new way for young people to communicate. Would we know that? No, I wouldn't be able to list all of the platforms, but I'm pretty sure there's ones that we do not have a clue about.
You know, I've always been confused with the internet, haven't I? People of my generation, it's quite nice to have some tips about what you can do and what you can't do.
It's useful to me, someone who's fallen into the generation of being online. I think it'd definitely be useful to people who didn't have that.
I'd love to chat about what you're seeing online.
You're a reflection of this household, behave yourself.
My mum can't know about this. Let's go on my phone.
We definitely need to talk more instead of heads on the phone.
Yeah, and I think because we all have our own phone, we just deal with the problems ourselves.
Yeah.
But if it was like a more open thing that we all do together, then it would be easier to talk about it.
Yeah, and it is important to remember that you can always talk to me about anything. I will definitely be checking in a lot more. Make sure she's doing everything safe and she's feeling mentally okay.
I feel like it would be better if we could actually have conversations about being online. I mean, it says here you can just talk about the positives.
Yeah, I'd love to hear that,
Yeah,
son. Anytime you want to talk to me about it, you can talk to me about whatever you want.
I think every now and again we should check on our family's mental health after being on social media, because people get quite affected by that.
This is what I like. We've opened up the dialogue and I love the time as a family it's allowing us to learn. I do think the 6 tips will help to enhance the experience for both adults and children.
And I think it will prompt conversation amongst families, like it has us, to be fair.
I really have learnt today that from the tips we've been given that we could probably do a lot better now, be it time, being about the false statements, spend a bit more time going through what you're watching and checking that everything you're watching is right, you know.
Social media is quite big for children like my age and above and even younger. So I feel like the 6 tips are just helping everyone.
Thank you.